I contracted a bone disease when I was 8 years old, and it's called leg calf paralysis. It's degenerative hip bone disease in my hip. So I can actually walk a little bit, but needed the chair to play sports, and so that's how I started playing wheelchair sports. I started as a child playing basketball, and at 8 years old, and at about age 16, I started picking up a tennis racket. One of my teammates actually did both sports, and he said I should come out and try it. His name was Mark Hammond, and I came out and tried it, and it was really good experience and also an opportunity to travel the world. For a lot of the guys, that's the main carrot for playing. You know, they obviously like to compete, but traveling the world, I mean, the tour has really developed. There's tournaments all over the world, so you can really just pick and choose where you want to go and compete and see the world. Number one, it provided a living. I did it professionally all through the 90s, so it was great for that, and obviously met a lot of different and cool people from different cultures all around the world. So yeah, it's expanded my awareness and really created who I am. You know, it's a big part of my identity. Just at the Paralympics, it's a wonderful experience. London did an outstanding job, and man, competed well. I didn't get any medals, but it was absolutely a wonderful experience. It's my 5th one, so it's something I've done a few times before, but it's always an honor to represent your country. Tennis is quite challenging by itself. When you add the wheelchair to it, it's even more of a challenge, to say the least. So, you know, I think people who, both in wheelchairs and out, who see you playing and playing well, are inspired by that, because, you know, especially those who haven't been around people in wheelchairs, they think it's pretty incredible, you know, that you can do what you do. For as many players as there's that many different disabilities, you know, and so a lot of the time the custom chairs tend to mirror that disability. You know, for me, I can ambulate and use my legs, but also I started playing a long time ago, before they had the anti-tip wheel that they played with. So now that they have that anti-tip wheel, the center of balance can be moved forward so that the chair is more tippy. But that's something that's way different than what I was used to. So mine doesn't have a wheel in the back, so it kind of affects how it looks in the front. This is not the best looking piece here that got made, but having just a 3-wheeler and no anti-tip is quite a bit different, but that's just because of how long I've been playing. For me personally, it's a big challenge. You know, I think, like I said, tennis alone is a big challenge, but in the wheelchair, it's even more difficult. So to overcome the difficulty level and to come out and play well and compete and win tournaments, it's exhilarating.